Where did British first open their factories in eastern part of India? Answer: Odisha. When East India Company was came into existence, England was ruled by? Answer: Normans. In Bengal, the headquarters of East India Company was located at? Answer: Fort William. Goa was captured by Portuguese. Answer: 1510 AD. First Governor General of Bengal was? Answer: Warren Hastings. First Governor General of India was? Answer: Lord William Bentinck. Sati was declared illegal and punishable by? Lord William Bentinck. The first session of the All India Congress held in Mumbai in 1920 was presided over by? Lala Lajpat Rai. Who founded Fergusson College at Pune in 1885? Deccan Educational Society. First English newspaper in India? The Bengal Gazette. Who wrote the book Babu Vivah? Answer: Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar. Who first translated Bhagavad Gita to English? Charles Wilkins. First census in India was conducted at the time of? Lord Mayo. Who was the first Viceroy of India when the Rowlatt Act was passed? Lord Chelmsford. Who introduced English as official language? Sir Charles Wood. Who was the founder of the Indian Association? Surendranath Banerjee. The first Indian leader to undergo imprisonment was? C. Vijayaraghavachari. First Indian to used the word Swarajya? Bal Gangadhar Tilak. All India Harijan Sangh was established by Mahatma Gandhi in the year 1932. In which place did Satyagraha first started by Mahatma Gandhi? Champaran. Who was the first to address Mahatma Gandhi as the father of nation? Subhash Chandra Bose. Dandi March was began on the date of 12th March 1930. Which farm established by Mahatma Gandhi in Natal, South Africa? Phoenix Farm. Who is considered as the chief architect of Taj Mahal? Ahmad Lahori. Number of years required to build Taj Mahal? 22 years. Who was the English ambassador who get permission from Jahangir to build factory for East India Company? Thomas Roe. Mangal Pandey was a sepoy at 34th Bengal Native Infantry. Which one is the first fort constructed by British in India? Fort St. George. The Second Battle of Panipat 1556 was fought between Akbar and Hemu. Who wrote the biography of Akbar? Akbarnama, Book of Akbar. Abul Fazl. Qutub Minar construction was started by Qutubuddin Aibak in 1192. Who had completed the construction of Qutub Minar? Iltutmish. What is the real name of Birbal? Mahesh Das Brahmbhatt. Who was not included in the Navratna of Akbar? Raja Bharmal. Which one is the poem written by Kalidas? Other three are play written by Kalidas. Kumar Sambhava. Who is known as the Napoleon of India? Samudragupta. Kabir was the disciple of Ramanand. Which monument was not built by Shah Jahan? Fatehpur Sikri. Who was the ruler of Delhi when Babur attacked India? Ibrahim Lodi. Gayatri Mantra is written in Rig Veda. At the time of Alexander's invasion, which dynasty ruling North India? Nanda. Who was not a part of Navratnas of Vikramaditya? Charaka. Use of zero and decimal system was introduced during the period of which dynasty? Gupta. Who was the founder of Madras? Francis Day. Who was the founder of Indian Boy Scouts? Robert Baden-Powell. The national song of India, Vande Mataram, was first published in which novel in 1882? Anand Math. Who had renamed the famous diamond Syamantaka Mani as Koh-i-Noor? Nadir Shah. Din-e-Ilahi religion was founded by Akbar. The other name of Chanakya is Vishnugupta. Who is the author of the book Ramacharitra-Manas? Tulsidas. Vande Mataram was first sung at the session of the Indian National Congress in 1896. Which battle gave East India Company the right to collect of revenue in India for the first time? Battle of Buxar. Who was the Governor General of India during Indian Rebellion of 1857? Charles Canning. Who had implemented the doctrine of lapse policy in India? Lord Dalhousie. Who had founded Hindu reform movement Arya Samaj in 1875? Dayanand Saraswati. Who had written the book Geet Govind? Jaydev. The city of Agra was founded in 1504 by Sikandar Lodi, during which governor rule the Indian civil service was introduced. Lord Cornwallis. When the declaration of Purna Swaraj made by the Indian National Congress. 1930. Which Viceroy of India take the decision partition of Bengal? Lord Curzon. In which year the Indian National Congress was established? 1885. Who is known as the founder of Indian National Congress? Alan Octavian Hume. Who was the first woman president of Indian National Congress? Annie Besant. The first roundtable conference in London was held in the year 1930. The Indian Council Act 1909 is also known as Montagu-Chelmsford Reforms. Who was the first Secretary of State for India? Edward Stanley. Who was the last Governor General of India under East India Company rule? Lord Canning. Who was the first President of Indian National Congress? Umesh Chandra Banerjee. In which year Akbar reigned the power of Mughal Empire? 1556. Who wrote the book In-e-Akbari or the Constitution of Akbar? Abul Fazl. Who built the famous Shalimar Bagh of Srinagar? Jahangir. Which Mughal emperor is also known as Alamgir? Aurangzeb. Who was the first Mughal emperor to enforce Sharia law in India? Aurangzeb. Famous Moroccan traveler Ibn Battuta visited India during the reign of Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Delhi's only lady ruler Razia Sultana belongs to which dynasty? Slave dynasty. Who was the founder of Lodi dynasty in India? Behlol Lodi. Who was the founder of slave dynasty in Delhi? Qutbuddin Aibak. Chinese traveler Yuan visited India during the reign of Harshvardhan. Who was the founder of Vijayanagara Empire? Harihara I. Who is the writer of the book Ratnavali? Harshvardhan. Who is the writer of the book Panchatantra? Vishnu Sarma. Which king assumed the title Shiladitya? Harshvardhan. Which Sikh Guru initiated the Sikh Khalsa in 1699? Guru Gobind Singh. Chandragupta Maurya founded the Mauryan Empire after defeating Nanda dynasty. Famous poet Bana Bhatt was member in the court of the king. Harshvardhan. First Sanskrit grammar book Ashtadhyayi was written by Panini. The poem Meghaduta was written by Kalidas. Kanishka was the emperor of the which dynasty? Kushan. Who is the founder of Hindu College in Calcutta, which is presently known as Presidency University? Raja Ram Mohan Roy. Who commissioned the construction of Jama Masjid, Delhi? Shah Jahan. Bahadur Shah Zafar was buried in which city? Yangon. Who was the first Muslim invader in India? Muhammad bin Qasim. The Gandhi-Irwin Pact was signed before Second Round Table. First Indian ruler to use rocket artillery in war was Hyder Ali. Which Governor General of India founded the postal service in India? Lord Dalhousie. The publication of the newspaper Bengal Gazette from Calcutta was started in the year 1780. Who first introduced the adhesive stamp of India in 1852? Sir Bartley Frere. Shimla was declared as the summer capital of British India in the year 1864. Before Shimla, which city was the summer capital of British India? Muri. The first battle of Panipat was fought in the year 1526. In which year Battle of Buxar was fought? 1764. दोस्तों आपको ये वीडियो कैसा लगा हमें कमेंट करके ज़रूर बताइए। चैनल को लाइक और सब्सक्राइब ज़रूर करें जिससे आपको हमारे आने वाले वीडियोस के बारे में जानकारी मिलती रहे। हम आपसे अगले वीडियो में फिर मिलते हैं, तब तक के लिए नमस्कार।